back to a semi-episode.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Be here.
I'm excited.
I feel like it's been a while since we've done an episode.
Or some sort of stuff. Well,
yeah.
we did our short things, like the short segments
our Dream
on
Chaser
Instagram.
segment.
But we do have a new studio, as you can see. I think that
Which I'm obsessed with.
Thank you. My partner really helped me put this together. So Janet and I felt like we were missing something, and we wanted to like bring this home, literally.
Right into our own home.
Right into our home. So you'll see our house, you'll see my house, you'll see Janet's house, and who knows, maybe we'll see your house one day. I don't know.
This has definitely been a learning experience for us, just between the studios and then all the logistical logistics that goes into having a podcast, all of the equipment.
Yes. However, we should say we've had the pleasure of working with phenomenal studio owners who have been nothing but amazing, especially this last gentleman. He was willing to work with our budget and everything, and he was just simply amazing.
I think something that we've experienced along the way is that the podcast community is so kind and very united. So we're happy that we've had nothing but good experiences. We've been very blessed so far. Yes.
Yeah, we've been blessed. So we wanted to just come on here and just like give you an update. Like, what is Freddie and Janet up to? Like, what do we do? Janet, what have you been up to? What's new in your life?
Well, I am still going strong with my business for Janspring Design, creative marketing agency. All of my clients are all woman-owned businesses. You know, just helping them show up as their authentic selves on social media. And then I'm also the co-founder of Las Mamacitas, where we do these incredible networking events. And we just had a very successful Galentine's.
Yes, we were there.
Girls' night out. And it was so...
Girls' night out plus 2 gays.
It was so much fun. And it was so... I loved having you guys there, It was a blast.
We had so much fun.
I just love sharing these experiences with my friends and my family. Just so you guys can see me in my element. And, you know, and just seeing you guys in your element. Because I wasn't the... Freddie was there interviewing, you know, for Soñar podcast.
Yes.
But I was in my own element with Las Mamacitas. So I love seeing you going around the event and doing all these interviews. And it was so much fun to just be in community.
And honestly, like, even one thing I have to say about, if you haven't been to one of her events, you need to go to one of her events. It's not only like empowering, because I saw that all around, but also like the little, like the vendors that you have there are all so amazing. Every single one of them.
I love my Mamacita community. Everyone is such they're all badass women.
They're all
incredible woman-owned businesses.
Yes.
That literally they come with the best energy.
Yes.
And you hear me say this again and again, but you can be the best at what you do. But if you don't have the energy, I don't want
or you. Or charisma. You need the charisma
yes.
too.
I want you to come in with that good energy. And I can honestly say I haven't had a bad experience ever in my career. And Las Mamacitas turns 10 years this year.
Wow.
So
congratulations.
I know, we're so excited.
It's clapping sound.
We're having fun with our new equipment.
We just got this and we're so excited. This whole thing is new to us, so we're really loving it. No, but absolutely. And then some of them actually we want to bring on to sit with us and interview, because
there's just so many beautiful stories out there.
Can we just talk about this? Like the woman that does candles,
Second Chance Candles.
Oh my gosh! And she does it to honor her mom who had cancer, and she does these super clean candles. Honestly, I was like tearing up just like listening to her story, and she tells it with such passion and such love that we absolutely need to bring her on. And we've spoke to her about it, and she's going to be so soon.
And just being a business owner and seeing the passion and the love behind what someone is doing is so beautiful.
100%.
And I love seeing that. And I love hearing their testimony and how their business came about, especially when it has so much passion behind it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have a lot of the businesses that were at the Galentine's event or part of the Mamacita event on our podcast. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. So we'll have them here. They'll be joining us here.
And it's really, that event really gave me some light into such a heavy time too. I feel like we all started the new year super excited. You know, a lot of things have been happening, and
huge shift.
It's just very heavy, the country, the community, all in general. So I'm just happy that we had this time, because we need to have community. We need to be here for our family, our friends during these hard times, and it's just crucial. So I was really happy that we were all just able to just let loose and just have a really good time.
And
that's
just
what it's all about.
Love all around.
Yes,
literally,
exactly.
like it's Valentine's Day, just love all around.
Self-love. So I'm just so happy that we had that time to spend together. But Freddie, what have you been up to? Any exciting updates?
I mean, not too much. I mean, I am dealing with some really heavy stuff with the business in Mexico, just like the hotel that I own. It's been It's been a journey. So obviously, I don't know if I've disclosed this information. Most of my family and friends know I'm in the process of selling my hotel right now, just because I think it's the time for me to move on and go
venture into something
just
new.
like the next venture, which I already know what I want to do. So it's already in my head and the plan's already in development. But yeah, so getting rid of that. In the process, I found out that some of my employees were actually having family members living at the hotel, and I had no idea. And they were doing it for like 2 months. So I had to fire these individuals, and that really like made me sad because I really liked them. I really consider them my friends.
But it's also the trust that you had in them.
It's gone.
And then, yes,
it's gone.
Exactly.
So I had to let them go. I mean, you met them when we went to Christmas dinner. I took them to that dinner with all of us.
We love spending time with them.
I really like them. It is what it is. It happened. I had to let them go. So just like venturing into that. So dealing with all of this stuff
alone.
It was a lot.
That alone is already a big chunk of your energy and your time.
It was a lot. Also, like, that brings stress, you know? And I just don't... I used to say I can handle stress so well. I don't handle stress well anymore. And I realized that more and more.
Because we're in our señora era, you know?
It's just a weird time. And I feel it in my stomach.
Adulting is difficult.
Well, and it's always in my stomach. And then also, as you all know, and I've disclosed many, many times, I'm a hypochondriac. So whatever it is that I'm feeling, I only like enhance it more. So I was waking up at 3 a.m, 2 a.m, waking up my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, I think I'm dying. Just like really severe. So dealing with all of that, my anxiety, all of that stuff, and bottling it all up.
And as someone who also suffers with anxiety, not necessarily in the same realm as you, it's absolutely debilitating.
It's so tiring
going through all that.
Not just mentally, for us, for our partners too.
Yes, and it's just there's never any calm in our minds mentally because we're just always on.
It's too
much.
Like
3 a.m, we're on. 4 a.m, we're on.
Too much.
We're like Googling or whatnot.
I literally Google in the middle of the night. And honestly, kudos to everybody's partners out there who have someone who is dealing with anxiety because it is a bitch. Honestly, it's a bitch. And I get it. The next day I felt horrible because I didn't let my boyfriend sleep and he had to wake up at 6 a.m. I went and I got him a coffee. It's just like this whole process that just really is it's a pain in the ass. So thank you to my partner and thank you to everybody's partners who do deal with anxiety. It's just, I know it's hard. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm dealing with.
It's so important to take care of ourselves too, mentally.
It is.
And it's easier said than done.
Well, and what's the balance? How do you take care of that? Like, what is taking care of mentally?
Well, for me personally, I think for you it's different because for you, like if you feel like an ache or pain, you automatically like your mind goes to a negative space. I think for me, when I know I'm about to go to a dark space mentally, I know my body. So if I know like my heart's beating fast or I feel overwhelmed, like I already know the triggers of how my body feels. So I tell myself, Janet, you need to walk away. Yeah. You know, walk away from work. You need to do whatever you have to do. Walk away from the girls. Go outside for a little bit and just take a little breather.
That's smart.
So because you're talking to someone who had a major panic attack when I first launched my business and quit corporate world. I was just so overwhelmed with everything, so stressed. So I already kind of know how to take care of myself in that way too.
Yeah,
so it's
I need to figure that out now. One thing I do want to say though is my sister-in-law and one of my friends both told me the same thing, is to not call it anxiety, to assign it a name. Give this thing a name and don't reference it as a personality trait, but more as a person. And I actually named it as one of my past friends who I never trusted anything that came out of his mouth. So basically that's what I've called
tell me the name.
I'll tell you off camera what I've named it. But yeah, so that to me has been working so far, and it really is. Like when it's coming in and I feel my anxiety kind of kicking in, I'm like, no, bleep, bleep, bleep. I don't trust you. I don't believe you. Whatever comes out of your... So it's working for me now. I can't say that that's going to be a forever thing, but
even just
it works.
Saying it out loud helps too. You know, 100%. It's like you're trying not to give it power.
Like it's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, my boyfriend and his mom both like really calmed me down and really told me it's okay. You have nothing. I promise. So that's what I've been dealing with, and that's sort of where we are right now.
And it's almost though, even though you tell yourself it's not real, it's so hard to still think that way. And I'm pretty sure thousands, millions of people go through the same thing you do.
And I do hate one thing because I know I heard it from multiple people when talking about anxiety. I hate when people say, "Oh, it's just in your head." No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's in our freaking head. That's the problem. It's in our brain and we have to take... Be more mindful. If you do have someone that in your life that is going through anxiety, be mindful and don't say that, please.
It's like, just don't think about it.
Oh, it's mental. You have to mental.
It's that easy.
It's so crazy. But yeah, that's where I am right now.
Who was the most bossiest growing up, you or Janet?
bossiest?
I think Fredo.
You think it was me?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
Because I feel like you've always had that director type of persona.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, we're doing this, and this is how it's going to go about.
So when Janet and I were little kids, well, not little, when we were teenagers.
we were like 16.
16, yeah, like 14.
No, we were like 12.
12, 13, 14. We did it for a while. I used to love filming, and I thought that was going to be my thing. So we would literally like film these little videos.
Like music videos.
Like, no, don't do drug videos where Janet's running with a big dress and I'm like getting ran over because I did drugs. We did that scary movie in the mountains.
We loved it.
Remember?
It was so much fun.
So yeah, I guess, I would say me because of my directorial situation.
But bossing the best way possible.
It was fun. Fun times.
It was.
If you guys started a business together outside of the podcast, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, fun fact, we tried doing a fashion magazine.
Yes.
In our early 20s. I think I was like 21.
I forgot about that.
And it was so much fun. And then that didn't... it like... We did a whole photo shoot and everything, but it never happened. But I mean, deep down, we've always had a dream of like opening up our own little coffee shop or, our own co-working space type of thing.
Yeah. We have two business ideas right now.
I feel like the collaboration could be there.
Yeah. One day, Janet and I will open a coffee wine bar that can be used as a venue for weddings.
Right.
Remember?
Yes.
Because we want to do like wine sampling and all that stuff. One day that's not...
like people can do like their... like either host like their bridal party, rehearsal dinner.
That's our idea. Like that. Yeah. I mean, we would decorate it and make it beautiful, of course. But that would be, and it's not just an idea. It's something that we really are working on. So coming soon.
And we love wine. We absolutely love wine.
And coffee. We love wine and coffee.
Exactly.
The best.
What's the weirdest inside joke you guys have that no one else understands?
Okay, we have a lot actually. If you think about it.
I couldn't think of one.
Okay, can I say two? Actually, no, I'm gonna say one.
Okay.
Because people thought we were crazy when we would say this. So we were getting ready for a trip to go to Hawaii. Or I think it was Hawaii. Yeah, it was Hawaii. And I sent Janet this like random video of that boy from Spain who's like the Justin Bieber of Spain. And
con la maleta, no?
Con la maleta that he couldn't pack. It was too stuffed.
But what was he saying?
He says, no, it's from Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Pero la maleta no cierra. And he would react to
we were just saying that everywhere.
Help me, please. I don't know if this is Instagram, Facebook, whatever it was at that time.
Because we were just saying we were just saying that to each other all the time. People were like, "What are you talking about?"
But I still have that video. I have to send it to you because I thought it was the funniest thing. I think it was Vine.
Yes,
I don't know what it was on, but it was funny.
It's hilarious. But I feel like we have a lot of. I mean, we grew up together, so I feel like we don't necessarily have a lot of, like, maybe not a whole lot of inside jokes, which I know we do, but it's just, we just have too many to account for, I think, at this point.
Or even when an inside joke would be when you laugh, I laugh. Like, or if I laugh, you laugh. We just laugh at each other's, like, laughs.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's funny.
That is so true.
It's, we vibe.
We vibe off of each other's energy, 100%.
If you were to switch lives for a day, what's the first thing you guys would do?
Oh, okay. What would you do? You go first.
Well, I have kids, so I think I will start my day really early if we were to switch lives, and just like really take in the quiet moments. Like I do it now, but there's such a huge difference between like even if I wake up at 5:45, for me it's like too late. Because I have to wake up the girls at like 6:20. Like I have to already start. So for me, a good morning is to wake up like at 5, get some work done, and then get some quiet time in there.
Oh my gosh.
So for me, it would just be like taking the time to just, do
nothing.
The quiet and do nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I think that would be.
And actually, I was going to say the same thing, but differently. I know Janet's like on the go every single day. And like she'll do 3 things one day. And then the next day she's doing another 3 things again. And she's just like never still. So I was going to say I would literally just chill and do absolutely nothing. So very similar response, different bodies.
yeah, for sure. No, I think for sure I'm always on the go. So it's like one of those things that I think if we were to be like, Janet, you're not doing nothing today.
Just chill the hell out.
You're just relaxing all day.
What's one embarrassing story that you guys love to tell about each other?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, tread lightly because there's stories that should not be shared.
I'm going to share a baby one. Can I share a baby one? Okay, so Janet went to Vegas with me for the first time when I turned 22.
I'm nervous.
And I just randomly came up with a term called noodle. And the reason why I call it a noodle is Janet gets into a noodle mode. What's noodle mode? Is when she gets to a certain level of drunkenness, she does this thing where she goes like this, Fredo, and her body just becomes very loose and noodle-ish. So that's where noodle came from. So I love telling that story, and I tell everybody, so everyone around me knows that Janet is a noodle when she's drunk.
We're supposed to share embarrassing, but I don't think we have embarrassing stories.
I feel like we just have a good time.
I think it's just a good time.
It's just a good time.
I think for me would be the very first time I saw you very drunk at your house, at my grandparents' house, and you just wanted that wet burrito.
On my 21st,
your 21st birthday. And Freddie's just drunk, and he is shouting that he wants his wet burrito.
And we had nieces and nephews that were very little.
My wet burrito. I want from King Taco, right? And I just remember him, like, he pulled on a clock. I don't know what you pulled.
It was a stereo.
Oh, a stereo. I'm sorry. He pulled a stereo and he like flew. And I'm like, okay, Freddie, I think it's just time to just, bring it down. But let me say one more story. You can cut this off if you want.
Is it your birthday?
No.
Oh.
We went to Vegas for your birthday, the most recent one, 2-3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I got really tipsy. Okay, I got tipsy. And I was on his restroom floor at his hotel.
Oh, my gosh.
He puts on my heels. And he's just running.
And I'll say, taxi.
And I'm taxi. Like, oh, yeah, he was Carrie from Sex and the City. And I'm just laying there in the restroom and I'm just cracking up.
You're literally like this, throwing up, and I'm running, and you're like, and you see my feet going at that, and you're like,
it was just such a highlight for me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you and my heels. But anyways, that was funny. That was another funny
I don't think we've ever told that story, though. It's
again,
just
not embarrassing, but it was just hilarious.
I know our friend Eric was just like laughing his ass off the whole time.
He's like, these drunkies. Hey, when you're in Vegas,
you get drunk.
We've said it before. We like to have a good time when we're out, whether it's Vegas, whether it's a party. Like, we want to just let loose because we work way too hard 100%. To not enjoy life to the fullest.
Have a margarita, have 10. Who gives a damn?
If your friendship was a theme song, what would it be?
Oh, if her friendship was a theme song, what would it be? Wow, that's a good one.
I don't have a necessary, like, a song with the theme.
Yeah. I guess I can say, like, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a theme song for our friendship, but I think that, like, a song that's, like, very in my brain freshly right now, I would say is, like, Chappelle Roan's Pink Pony Club. Okay. Just because I took Janet to her first gay bar, a gay club, and I remember us dancing at Rage in West Hollywood, which is no longer there, but we had such a good time.
Of my 20s,
and everyone's around the short Liz, and you're just having a grand old time, and she's drunk, and one of her friends is getting kicked out because she's drinking and she's underage. Just a whole thing.
Which she was not drinking, by the way.
Oh, she wasn't?
No.
Oh, let's debunk that for you, Marissa. You were not drinking.
So one of my highlight songs is that Pitbull with Neo.
Oh.
No, love it. Tell me, how does that one go? Give me everything.
Oh
tonight.
my god! In Vegas,
yes, because that song always brings me back to one of my favorite Vegas trips with us together
when we were wasted dancing on the floor.
Yeah, it's just one of those that just brings me back to that.
But also, fun fact about that night is, so this is at Lava, which is also not there in Vegas anymore. But Janet and I were dancing. I came out to Janet on the middle of the dance floor, during that song. I think it was actually during Justin Bieber's Boyfriend song, but we were in the middle of the dance floor. We were getting burned because literally the lights were leaking oil. So everyone's like, everything was so hot. And me and Janet were just in our zone. Yeah, we're just in our zone. We're crying, saying, I love you so much. Just like having a grand old time. So that was a very memorable trip.
Yeah,
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
What's a habit that each of you have that annoys the other one, but you've learned to live with?
I don't think I have a habit of yours that annoys me.
I'm pretty sure if I dig deep, I can think of one.
Yeah, I don't think I have one from you. No,
I don't think I really do.
No, I don't have one. I think I love her as she is.
Thank Thank you. I love you. It's yours. No, I really don't think.
Maybe when I do my face like this.
No. That's your own. You're annoyed of your own habit.
I hate it. I do it all the time. I hate it. That's the only reason why I would never be a movie star.
If you guys see Freddie move his face like that, it's like a little tick. But I feel everybody in the family has one.
Yeah, everybody
all the brothers has like a little tick or something.
It's a Martinez thing.
We just fully embrace it.
We learn to live with it.
If you guys got matching tattoos, what would they be?
Oh, that's a fun question.
We should actually do this in real life. No. If we were to get matching tattoos, I think that we would do something like...
I don't even have a tattoo. I know you have two.
I have one.
Oh, one.
That I want to get rid of. But, actually, that's a really good one. I feel like it would be something cute.
It has to be something
like
cute.
Maybe a cup of coffee, I feel like would be a thing.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Or even like a glass of wine.
Or a glass of wine. Yeah, I feel like that would be a very symbolic one.
I would go towards the cup of coffee, though.
I just think because that takes us like
way back.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. A cup of coffee. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm tempted.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It could be cute a little.
So cute.
Imagine like a cute little coffee cup here. That'd be so cute.
I love that.
Okay, what's something you guys both believed as kids that turned out to be completely false?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I mean, things that our moms probably embedded in us is like the fact that no, you're not gonna get sick for walking barefoot.
Yeah.
Or you're not gonna get bronchitis from drinking cold stuff when you have a cough. Mm-hmm. That would probably be the thing for me.
I think for me is thinking that we were definitely going to have our shit together in our 30s.
Oh, God. Who are we kidding?
I don't know what I thought as a kid, seeing my parents in their 30s.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, oh, my gosh, like, when I'm 30, I'm just going to have everything that I want in the whole entire world. And I'm just going to have it all together. And it's just all lies. It's all lies.
It's not real. It's not real.
It's not real.
But I do have to say, though, I think that our 30s for both of us have been very... very important in our life. I think that in our 30s we've done a lot of evolving. We've done a lot of growing, both physically and mentally.
With everything.
So I think yes, but we've also maybe we didn't gain what we thought, like having kids. And well, you have kids in a family, so you're different. But I thought I was gonna have kids even as a gay man in my 30s, and that's not the case. And now I don't even think I want any kids. Right? We don't want any kids. Maybe I don't know. But so yes, we didn't have it. We don't have it as planned out as we thought. But we've grown.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's just one of those things where, again, I felt like I was going to have it all together. And, I've shared briefly with some people in the community, but I'm currently going through like a separation with my husband. And, it's just one of those things where I don't know where the future holds for us both.
Yes.
But again, I'm going to be 35. I did not envision myself practically a single parent, a single mom going into my 35th birthday. But it's one of those things where I refuse to let this have power over me.
100%.
And I just want to be stronger on the other side of this.
Totally.
And I think that's the most important thing.
And you're being very strong.
And I think, thank you. I'm trying.
She's trying.
I think what's important too is, the maturity level between our 20s and our 30s. Totally. It's like day and night.
And it's going to be 30s and 40s, and it'll be a difference too.
Yeah, exactly. And I hear 40s are so incredible too. And I'm excited. I'm excited to go into my mid 30s and then go into the 40s because we have so much more life to live.
And we're blessed. We're blessed to live this long, guys. I've had friends who died in their early 20s, so we're blessed to make it even to our 30s, and we'll be blessed to make it to 40s.
I think that's so key for, even what I'm currently going through is just really, and I know it's cliche and a lot of people say it, but just embracing gratitude. I think it's so important. Like exactly how you just said, there's young people dying. There's people, in the hospital. And I always try to wake up and be like, I'm so thankful. I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm strong. My girls are healthy. And it's like, we're
what
rich.
Else do we want?
We're rich with life. We really are.
Yeah.
So I'm just so thankful.
I love that.
And thankful to my community and my friends and my family and everyone.
Oh, well, this has been fun. I
love this little catch up.
Me too. I feel like we need to do this more often. Maybe like once a month we should do, or even once a month would be fine.
I think that'll be so good. But you guys let us know too.
Yeah,
what is it that you want to learn more of from us? Anything that you want to know more of or learn from us?
Do you want more personal stories?
We love sharing about, just abundance of just knowledge and then our own lives too, because it's I feel all of our stories are so relatable.
Yes.
And I feel like someone can relate to the type of stories that we share
100%.
and and it's finding that comfort in these stories that really take us a long way,
and it makes you realize that life isn't perfect. Life is never perfect, so you just have to roll with the punches and 100%. Just be strong.
I love that you said that, by the way. please do not pay attention to social media.
No.
Social media is a highlight reel and it's a lie.
Yep.
So
it's a quick 5 seconds that you're going to get. So much
goes on behind the scenes, behind these little squares that you see every day. And you just never know what battles someone is fighting, what demons
100%.
people are fighting. So, it's just being graceful to yourself and knowing that you're doing an incredible job at where you're at your journey.
Even like as far as like walking the streets, I try to be so nice now, even though I get very upset easily with people and people are walking slow, whatever.
Or driving slow.
Me. Oh my gosh, it bugs me. But I've learned, and I think it's because I forgot who told me this, but you never know what people are battling. Like maybe someone lost a loved one, maybe someone is battling cancer and is like thinking of something. You just never know. So just be nice, guys. Be nice to people.
And I encourage you to just say good morning to people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Doesn't that feel good? I love saying good morning to strangers. Like if I see La Señora walking, I'm like, oh, buenos
good
dias.
Morning.
Yeah. And I could tell it makes them feel good.
Totally.
So it's just, I encourage you to just say good
smile.
morning.
You walk by someone, a smile goes a long way.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, guys. It's been so much fun.
We're going to try to do this more. For incredible interviews coming up.
Yes.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, and then we'll be up and coming more on TikTok.
And it's our new home, so we'll have more people here. And hopefully you'll make it here one day. So don't forget to keep dreaming.
Thank you.
Bye.